What's up guys, Sal here. So there's a bit of hype surrounding the new phone from Nothing called Nothing Phone 1, similar to how there used to be hype for OnePlus phones back in the day. Now we don't see many people get excited when there is a new OnePlus phone launch, and it's mainly due to the fact that OnePlus disregarded its core audience to appeal to more mainstream audience. And that clearly is not working out well for them. Carl Pei was the mastermind behind OnePlus's success, and now he managed to make people even more excited than any other past OnePlus phones with his new company's first ever phone, the Nothing Phone 1. Even though the launch date of this phone is July 12th, the phone has been entirely revealed by the company. A couple of days ago we saw the back of the phone, and honestly it was quite impressive what they came up with. Now I saw a lot of viewers saying that what's the use of all this fancy stuff when 90% of users are gonna put on a case anyway, which would mean that one of the phone's signature attributes would get completely hidden. Well, that's not gonna happen, as Carl Pei confirmed that the phone will launch with a case that either mimics the appearance of the phone or has some transparency to allow the design below to shine through. With that said, we also saw the front of the phone in MKBHD's video, and honestly it's not what everyone expected. When the company said that the phone doesn't have any chin, we literally thought it would have no chin, but clearly that's not the case. It has a uniform bezel all around, which, say compared to the Galaxy S22 Plus, looks a bit thicker, but considering the fact that this phone is gonna be affordable, I'm not really complaining. But what I find a little weird is the choice of the chipset. We finally know what Snapdragon chipset Nothing Phone 1 is gonna have, and earlier we thought it was gonna be the newly announced Snapdragon 7 Gen 1, a 4nm upper mid-range chipset, but that's not the case. A Geekbench listing confirms that the phone will instead have the Snapdragon 778G Plus, which is an older 6nm chipset. Now, like I've said, if the rumors are true that this phone is going to be priced very aggressively, I don't think it should bother anyone. But what will bother many is the invite system. Yes, the Nothing Phone 1 will initially be sold through invites only, similar to how OnePlus started with the OnePlus One, which means if you don't have one, you can't buy one. Invites will allow the company to not wait until it accumulated a lot of phones in stock in order to start shipping them, and it is a necessary evil for a startup smartphone company. Carl Pei said once the company's loyal fans and community supporters get the phone through invites, they will ramp up the production and the Phone 1 will start selling more widely. Now what's also weird is that the company has decided not to sell this phone in the United States for now, and it's due to the fact that the company has yet to figure out how they need to support the country's cellular technologies to carrier partnerships and local regulations. So even if you buy it in the US, it's not gonna get any cellular coverage. But the company did mention that they have plans to launch the phone in the US in the future. Of course, with that being said, for all the latest updates on this phone, be sure to subscribe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.